Very good. The walk-on worked. Very good. Gmaw's walk-on worked.
Good. I'm glad it worked.
Hello, ladies and gents, and everybody in between. We are doing D&D today, and there is a Summer here with me. She is laying down eating chips.
No,
Again,
ramen.
and Dak has ramen. I have cheesies and chocolate. I have to get it out.
I may have added way too much ghost pepper hot sauce, but we'll find out together.
Okay, ghost pepper hot sauce. Dak's gonna burn his asshole off. That's what I
have Carolina Reaper.
Mom says hi.
I just chose against
Hello.
Dak, Gma says hi.
Arson is the only correct answer. Kyle says you're a bitch.
Who?
He's a bitch.
That's what I said back.
So, for all my beautiful lovelies, bless you.
The first thing, by the way, the first thing that popped up was immediately just on your Twitch. That was the last time I opened Opera.
Oh, good. Keep my Twitch open. Oops.
Oh.
My stream avatars are.
I hope you also note something. There is nothing you can hide from me.
Yes, there is.
No, because I can still hear your private conversation.
What do you mean?
Because I have your stream open and it's
Oh.
on. Oh.
Well, that's when you don't be an asshole. There we go. The emote wall and the avatars are locked in their spaces too. Okay.
Your ear is gonna be assaulted shortly.
Why? Oh God, I know
Not me,
why.
though.
No, not you. You're safe.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
for everybody who is...
I could.
For everybody... Here it is. Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper. There's Dax walk on.
And chalky.
So, for everybody who is new here, hi. Summer, we need to level up our characters.
Oh,
fuck. What level are we now?
Level 4. You're the only one who's leveled. Summer and I completely forgot.
Okay, I did mine literally.
So, while we are leveling up, I'm going to explain to you all. We are playing a D&D campaign that is called Devine Orphans. The rest of the other episodes are on my YouTube, which... Actually, never mind, I'll do it. I was gonna ask him to, but no. I think it's socials? Nope. Maybe it's... I don't know anymore. I don't know my own fucking anymore, so I'm just gonna go grab my YouTube. Don't eat all your snacks! I literally just took a bite of my chocolate bar. That's all I did.
Would you not add your YouTube socials yet? No.
Oh my god. Okay, that's gonna be an interesting video to watch later.
What is the most common resistance? Like elemental resistance?
Fire.
Fire?
Here we go. There is the YouTube channel.
Fire and Radiant, because Tieflings and Clerics and Paladins.
On the YouTube, I have my Dead by Daylight playlist, which I'm currently playing. I do upload most of my VODs, so I have Dead by Daylight, I have The Sims, I have Bendy and the Ink Machine, I have my lore, I have Gma Goes to Baldur's Gate, which is the current run of Baldur's Gate that I'm doing with Gma's character. I'm going to be doing one with everybody from the... Thank you for the hydrate. Everybody have a drink. Summer, have a drink of water.
I have ramen on my fork.
In my mouth. Come on.
Let Summer finish chewing her chip, then she'll have a drink of water.
Go on.
I have the Cult Lore playlist, which is a playlist that consists of 2 out of all of our stories that I'm currently working on. We have Gma Goes to Baldur's Gate, which is the current one that I am doing. I have one for everybody in the cult, and then I'm going to have a few that are going to be just stream exclusive. I have the High Council, which is mine and Gma's podcast, which in the next few weeks, Gma and I are going to be doing another episode where we try different snacks and different sodas. So that's going to be fun. I have a...
What?
There is a Baldur's Gate playlist. There's a Baldur's Gate 3 playlist also with me and Vic. We have started. I don't know when our next episode of that will be. Probably not for a while. And then we have Devine Orphans, which has our first 3 episodes. This is episode number 4. Now that all of the housekeeping is out of the way. Oh, I love that Gma has that big ass hammer beside her name.
What should I get? What should I get?
I really need to have this stop fucking cycling through. I hate that it cycles through. Oh shit, I fucked my own shit up.
I can be proficient in bowls.
There we go. Alright, so while we are going to take a hot minute to level up because my dumbass...
Hey, there we go. I'm locked in.
There we go. Yes, Dak, arson. Did I deafen myself? No, I didn't. So you're just not saying anything.
No, I'm eating.
She is... Oh, yes, she is a Soul Knife rogue. So one of my characters, her name is Nysera. She's the demigoddess of deliberate forgetting. She is a Soul Knife rogue, which I have never played a Soul Knife rogue before, so this is an interesting one for me. Ability score improvement, her dex and her con need to go up. This is Mom, this is basically the equivalent of Baldur's Gate, only it's the physical version of it. Yes, I said we all got a long rest, so I forgot to take my long rest because I'm a dumbass. Cirrus now needs to be updated as well, my little fucking bean of an 8-year-old. Dak, what are the ability scores that I need again for a cleric?
Wisdom, con, dex.
I'm getting her wisdom
Mainly
skill
wisdom and
up.
con.
I'm getting her wisdom skill all the way up.
I just took feats instead.
Why are you taking feats?
Well, now now I'm everything.
Now you're everything?
And then the other one is...
So I have another cantrip.
I didn't take my spells! Oh!
I have another cantrip, so I'm gonna do Toll the Dead.
The fuck? What do I even want?
Spiritual Weapon. I'm gonna do Spiritual Weapon. And Guiding Bolt. Why not? Healing Word would probably... Nah, Guiding Bolt. I'm a healer who just doesn't heal. She's a Peace Domain cleric. She's also 8 years old.
I need another cantrip too. Fuck, what do I want?
Alrighty. So while Summer is working on her leveling up...
Wait, I want that. Let me take that.
I am going to set the scene. So,
yeah.
Last we ended, you had all talked about the fact being that you have to go to Strixhaven. You're still in the tavern for the night. It is still nighttime. After the meeting, Nysera went to her room, Saris went to hers, Azalea went to hers, and Albus went to his. Eleanor is out playing to earn more gold.
Oh, okay. I was scared. I thought you were gonna
No, she's out. She's out playing for more gold. That's what Eleanor.
Get the cash.
That's what you said Eleanor was doing anyway.
Yeah, get the cash.
So, you're each in your rooms. We're gonna start this with Albus because I want to be fucking chaotic. Albus. Roll me a d20.
Oh shit! No. How come I didn't take like any spells for him? How have I not been taking spells? Okay.
You rolled an 11. Okay.
No, I don't want that one. I want Magic Stone.
I still need that table open whether I want to or not. That's one of the bad parts about me. Well, one of the good parts about me as a DM is that I have tables for everything. Oh, my page crashed.
That went well.
That went swimmingly. We're gonna go to my OneDrive.
Ow. My back.
Oh well.
Oh, fuck it. I'll get lesser restoration too.
Oh, good. Summer's taking spells that are probably going to be needed with you guys going to Strixhaven and the things I'm going to have you guys do this session.
Oh, what?
So this session is strictly at Strixhaven. For anybody who doesn't know what Strixhaven is, Dak, can you tell them, please and thank you?
Strixhaven is a magical school for wizards, sorcerer, bards, druids, rangers, missing one, artificers. Start at whatever age your parents decide to send you, whether that be a child or an adult when you finally figure out your magical affinity. And you get trained in the arts of Mystic Arcanum.
Do I only have one character that's a teacher?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I only made the one for you.
Well, what?
So
You chose like the most random one. I thought it was gonna be Naria.
because of the fact being that they need a teacher of Underdark history. I chose the most racist one possible, yes,
What?
but so
Oh, that would have been a really good option with Kai. That would have been a really good option, though.
we're gonna start with Albus. Well, his wife is the teacher of the Underdark.
Yeah,
There's a reason
bro.
why I did this. There's
That's
method
fair.
to my madness. So, Albus. Albus falls asleep. But it doesn't feel like sleep. It feels like sinking into soil that is warm, alive, and breathing. He opens his eyes again, but there's no bed, no room, no world that he knows.
Oh man.
Only a vast, endless forest at twilight, except the sky is not a sky. It's a canopy of slow-moving roots and glowing leaves, stretching infinitely above him like a second earth turned inside out. The air smells like rain just before it falls. Gma with the arson hands. Every step Albus takes makes the ground respond, moss rising softly under his feet, flowers bloom and closing as if watching him pass. Then the forest stills, not in fear, in recognition. A presence arrives in the way seasons arrive, inevitable, ancient, patient. The trees part without breaking, and there, formed in bark, antler, stone, and falling glowing green light, stands Oakland. His face is not fully fixed, sometimes a man, sometimes something older than man, but his eyes remain the same, deep forest green, endless, aware. When he speaks, it's not sound alone. It is wind through branches and roots shifting in deep earth. What does Albus do when he sees this man in front of him?
And who are you?
Who am I? A slow exhale moves through the trees, leaves shift without wind. You ask that as if I am something that can be named cleanly. The ground beneath Albus's feet glows softly, like a living soil recognizing its maker. I am the breath in roots when they remember they are alive. I am the patience of forests that outlive other kingdoms. I am the hunger that becomes fruit and the rot that becomes soil again. He takes a step closer. The air around him smells like rain and old stone. I am Oakland.
Huh?
Albus studies more directly now, not as a stranger, but as something possibly known. I am what you came from, whether you were told or not. The forest leans in silently, as if the world itself is listening. But that is not the answer you are asking for. You are asking what I am to you. The glow of the canopy dims slightly, like dawn is deepening. That depends on what you choose to ask next. What does Albus say to that? The man is now standing right in front of him.
How do I want to word this to make it?
Dorito! Leave it to Gma!
Hey, it's not a spicy black Dorito, but it's okay. It was
Snack.
snack time. How?
I've been snacking.
Yeah, Summer's been snacking.
I'm hungry. Are we having salad tonight?
Yes, child.
Oh, okay.
That's what's for dinner tonight.
A salad.
Salad with hamburg meat in it. Greek salad with hamburg meat.
I don't know what I'm having for dinner yet. I might have pizza.
So what does Albus say?
I don't want to metagame this question. That's why I'm thinking. Cause I immediately go to the metagame question. I don't want to do it that way.
Good boy.
What is your relationship to me? Because you brought me here. So there's a reason why.
Oakland doesn't answer immediately. Instead, the light of the canopy shifts. Leaves dim from green to gold, to something older than either. My relationship to you. A slow step forward. The ground does not move under him. Reality seems to adjust to make room for him. Is not simple enough for your language. I am the soil that remembers your blood before you were named. A faint sound like rolling distant thunder goes through the trees, but there is no storm. He studies you now, not as a stranger, but something shaped from him and yet so separate. I am the hand that did not hold you, but I marked you. The air grows warm, like spring trying to push through winter. I'm your father. And yet, you are one of my creations. And he just looks at you. As you look at him, you see a bit of yourself in him, now that you're looking more closely at him. You see your aversion to the golden leaves that you have that hold your cape to your robe. You see that he has the same golden leaves scattered about him. As you look at him, you see slight features that remind you of yourself. You realize he's not lying. Your father is standing right in front of you.
He just gets angry.
Okay, what does he do? Actually, no. Albus is getting angry? Okay. I know what's going to happen. The light behind Oakland fractures slightly, like something vast and restrictive beneath him is straining. Be careful, Albus. Some answers do not belong to those who are still becoming. The forest seems to exhale, like it's been holding a breath this whole time, and as Albus starts to get more angrier, he finally awakes. Now, before we get on to the next person's stream, I need to know Albus's reaction as he shoots up in a cold sweat in his room, just in his room. Nothing has changed. Everything is still as it was when he went to bed. What does he do?
He screams like bloody murder and punches the fucking wall as hard as he can.
Okay. Every room is silent, so nobody hears him but himself. You're in a tavern. What do you expect? It's gonna be silent.
He doesn't go back to bed.
Okay. So Albus sits there. Next on my lovely table, Dak, roll me a d4. Actually, Gma, make a choice. Do you want me to, one of my characters to have a dream, or one of Summer's characters to have a dream?
Summer.
Summer it is. All right. Yes.
Oh.
So, Dak, roll me a d4. Summer, choose even or odd for Eleanor.
Oh shit.
Even
Oh,
for Eleanor,
shit.
odd for Azalea. Dak, roll me the d4.
Oh shit.
4.
Ah!
What?
4.
4?
4.
So Eleanor starts. Okay, give me a
What the
minute.
fuck, bro? I rolled the d20.
Thank you.
12.
Alrighty, you rolled a 12? Okay. So, as Eleanor has finished, oh yes, I need to, Summer, can you add 10 more gold to your sheet?
Ooh, I'm so rich.
Well, you're the one who's playing for money every night, and now you're
Yeah.
going to bed, so there you go. While Summer does that, the world goes quiet in a way that feels unnatural, like sound itself has been folded into itself. Eleanor stands in a palace that is not a palace. No, a place that is not a place. Oh my god. A vast forest stretches in each direction, but the trees are not still. But the trees are too still. No wind, no insects, no life moving in the undergrowth. Yet everything is being watched. Then hoofbeats. Not loud, not fast, just certain. From beyond the trees, a tall figure stands. But she doesn't seem to be fully in the world of walking. A pale woman clad with antlers shadowed in pale moonlight. Her presence bending the forest around her like gravity has been changed by the rules. Her eyes are not just eyes. They are the feeling of being found. When she speaks, it's not loud. It carries through like bone through the air. Eleanor. You watch as the forest seems to lean in to listen. What do you say?
Hello?
You have been running through my woods while pretending you are not prey. The air thickens, not threateningly, but truthfully.
Prey?
The woman steps closer. The ground does not break beneath her, it yields. You can call me in many ways. In blood, in instinct, in the moments you chose, before consequences, and yet you still hesitate when I answer. She faintly tilts her head. Why?
I don't know.
The forest briefly flickers with senses. Eleanor watches as different things play around her. The woman steps closer. You are becoming something that will either be sharpened or broken. What does Eleanor say?
What does that mean? Like a sword?
Good. You listen more than your father does, my daughter.
Oh, what?
A A deer steps from behind the trees, from behind Siren. The deer just stands there and looks. Between Siren and Eleanor, just looking back and forth. Almost as if drawn to this, it walks to the goddess. As she smiles, she pets its head. In time you will learn, my dear. But yes, you are my most prized possession. You are my child that I had to let go, and I'm sorry. You will learn in time. I promise you will. But for now, sleep. Rest your weary eyes. And soon, we will be together.
Well, I got a good dream.
The dream ends. Eleanor awakes in her room. She looks around. Everything is as it was when she fell asleep. Nothing has been touched. Nothing has been moved.
I'm going on the back of the Falcon bed.
Okay. Eleanor goes back to night time. Dak, roll me a d4 and choose between even and odd for my characters.
Even.
Even for who? Saris or Nicera?
Saris.
Okay, roll me the d4.
You're not gonna fucking believe this.
It's Saris.
Rolled another 4.
Saris it is. Isn't Saris is my lesbian baby? Oh boy!
What was that?
What was that about, Mom? All we hear, I say my lesbian baby, you say fuck yeah. Why are you fuck yang?
I didn't put enough hot sauce in this ramen.
Dak 1 or 2.
2.
Cody beat Sam. Oh, good. Okay. I have to spell her name correctly. I'm glad Cody beat Sammy. Thank God. Oh boy. I love listening to Gmaw's reactions. Okay.
Oh, I need to ask Mom if we have hamburger. I will have my headset on. I'm just gonna mute real quick.
Okay. So, Saris does not fall asleep so much as lose continuality. One moment there's darkness behind her eyes, and the next she's standing in a vast silent hall made of pale stone with mirrored glass. The air feels carefully measured. Did I give her the right? Yes, I did. Okay. Sorry, my brain was like, what? Sammy let Gunther put Cody in a head. Oh my fucking god. Anyway. The air feels carefully measured. Like even breathing has rules here. Every surface reflects her, but not quite correctly. In some reflections, she hesitates before moving. In others, she's already mid-step before she's decided to walk. Then she hears it. A voice that does not echo. My daughter. Ahead of her, a figure forms without a rival. She's not overwhelming, large, or distant. Instead, she appears composed, to the point of impossibility. Like every detail of her existence has been placed exactly where it belongs and refuses to ever shift again. Her eyes are calm, not warm. Around her, there are faint threads, countless, invisible, until they catch the light of thought itself. Every thread subtly leads somewhere, including the one towards Saris. The woman regards her as one might regard a system finally observing a single misaligned piece. You drift further each time I reach for you. The mirrors around them begin to change. In each reflection, Cirrus sees a different version of herself. One kneeling willingly, one resisting and breaking the glass, one smiling while her eyes are hollow, one completely erased from the reflections entirely. The woman takes a step forward. The air thickens, not physically, but conceptually, like the idea of choice becomes narrower just by her presence. You call it freedom, she says softly, but it is only distance from design. She lifts a hand. One of the invisible threads becomes visible between her fingers, thin, shimmering, impossibly strong. It connects directly to Cirrus's chest, though it doesn't hurt her. I did not come to punish you. I came to correct what is already mine. The mirror behind the woman begins to show something new. Cirrus as a child, younger than unborn, every version subtly guided and nudged like pieces in the board. The woman tilts her head slightly. Tell me, my daughter, who do you believe chose to shape your life? The woman extends her hand, not demanding, offering. Come back to alignment. Cirrus sits there for a moment, or show me what point of view is still refusing to be held. As the hall shatters, every mirror around her shatters. As Cirrus wakes up, Cirrus is now sitting in her room shaking. Not Doritos, not fully understanding what just happened. She's only 12. She has no idea. She just knows that the woman she just saw in her dreams was her mother. She is shaking. She doesn't know what to do. That is Cirrus. We will go with Azalea now. Okay, I've had Oakland, I had Eleanor, so I've had mother, father. My character had two mothers at that point, so.
You have a message on Snapchat.
Oh boy, what the hell did you send me? Why does Bella look so scared?
No, she wants my food.
Oh. Oh, Gma says snack. Eat up, everybody. Oh.
Already did. I have Pop-Tarts.
So, this is what Dak sent me. His dog looks so scared. Bella May looks so scared.
Want to fight? Let's go. Put him up.
Right, I am getting it right. Bella is the brown one. Lexi is the black one.
Lexi.
Oh, that's Lexi.
Yeah, he's Lexi. The crackhead.
I can never remember if Bella's the black one or...
Bella's the black one.
Dak's getting attacked. Who the fuck are Azalea's parents? Oh, yeah. Azalea has the same as... So, we already did Oakland, so we won't do Oakland. We'll do Kalani. Oh. Oh! Do I have permission to send that to Dak?
Go.
Oh.
I know, I see. It's creepy.
Sometimes she's good.
Here, sir, look at that. Kata, she is asleep, but look at her eyeball.
Yeah, throw it back.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Bella does that too. I'm keeping that.
I'm keeping that. Dak has officially kept... Alright. Azalea. She's the goddess of tides. Okay. Azalea does not fall asleep so much as sink.
Oh.
The world dissolves into salt water, light and warm at first. The sun through shallow waves. Then deeper, colder, like the presence of the ocean replaces breath. She does not drown, she's held. Above her there is no sky, a vast shifting ceiling of water where stars flicker like trapped bioluminescence. Ay, ever big word me. Yes, I'm going to show it. Here is the Kada. Kada is a little creepy. Like, look at her eyeball. Look at that eyeball. But ever big word me bioluminescence. And then she hears it. A voice like turning currents. She is creepy. Like the turning of the currents. No one appears as a woman at first, but she hears a voice, as if it's a presence threading through the ocean itself, hands made of foam, hair of drifting kelp, eyes like moonlight whirlpools opening and closing, as unseen by the shores. The water parts. Azalea stands, submerged in a stretch of stone that should not exist, an altar road beneath the sea. The woman speaks, but her words arrive like waves against Azalea's thoughts rather than to her ears. My child of shore-born breath, you have been walking against the pull. There's a pause. The ocean around her feels tight, as if it's listening. The tides you resist are not your enemy. They are your memory. Something emerges, the water turns dark, too large to be seen fully, a slow, present motion, as if the ocean itself is remembering how to breathe. There is a fracture in the deep current. Something is teaching the world to forget its balance. And you are already in the undertow. What does Azalea say?
She doesn't say anything.
Okay. The silence stretches on. A woman appears. She looks almost like a merfolk without a tail. Almost like a summer Eladrin. She stands in the water, foam forming around her as she just looks. Azalea notices as she looks at the woman that she looks a lot like herself. She sees her eyes are just like hers, only a different shade. Azalea's eyes are green. This woman's eyes are blue, like an ocean blue. Her form starts to dissolve back into the ocean. You hear words that are almost softer, almost human. When the tide turns again, do not mistake drowning for the end. The water collapses inward. Azalea wakes choking on air, but it tastes like salt.
She's gonna stay out.
Okay, Azalea stays awake. We have one more dream to get into, and it's mine, and I'm terrified of it. It's my last dream sequence, and I'm terrified of it. So, I spell my own character's name? Yes, Nicera. We've had too many women, so I'm gonna have her father, and I don't remember what her dad's name is. What's her dad's name? Where is Nicera? I need to find Nicera. Nicera's father is Thorn. Oh, great, the god of decay. So, Nicera awakes. There's nothing around her. She stands barefoot in a dead forest, beneath a sky with no stars. It is silent, not the peaceful silent, grave silent, the kind that presses against ears until even breathing feels wrong. Every tree is blackened and hollow, their bark split open like rotting flesh. Pale spores drift through the air like snow. The ground beneath her feet pulses faintly, as though the earth itself still breathes despite being long dead. Far ahead, a lantern swings gently. One light, one figure. She walks closer. The forest decays around her in real time. Mushrooms bloom from rotting roots. Leaves wither and crumble. Animal carcasses sink into the mud, only to bloom again from flowers growing from exposed bone. Then she sees him. A man that is impossibly tall, wrapped in robes that look woven from funeral shrouds and roots. His skin resembles cracked stone or something wet that's moving underneath. One side of his face is beautiful and calm, the other is skeletal and decaying, glowing a faint green light from an eye in a socket. Bone branches from his head like dead trees in the winter, draped with hanging charms like teeth, bone, and rusted bells. When he steps, life dies, but from the rot, new life blooms. He does not look at her immediately. Instead, he kneels beside the corpse of a great wolf. His fingers touch its rib. Flowers erupt from the carcasses, black roses, pale lilies, red moss. He speaks, but not to her ears. She feels it through her bones. They fear decay because they mistake it for ending. The lantern beside him flickers. The entire forest suddenly shifts around her. She sees visions in the trees, kingdoms collapsing to dust, children becoming elders, oceans dying, corpses feeding the forest, stars imploding in the heavens. Every vision. Something new arises afterwards. He finally turns to her fully. His expression is not cruel. It is ancient, heavy, and tired. You carry my blood, Nasira, and yet you still mourn what must pass. He reaches out a hand. His palm rests perfectly still and open, and in it, a perfectly preserved white flower. The moment she touches it, it rots instantly in her hand. But emerging from the black petals are tiny silver moths that take flight. Decay is not destruction. Decay is transformation. The darkness transforms. Now she stands in a shallow black water underneath the moon eclipsed in crimson. Around her float hundreds of masked faces. She's known faces. She will know faces that are already dead. The man appears behind her, closer this time. He places one hand over her heart. She feels something horrifying, not death, but acceptance, a calm certainty that everything ends eventually. Even the gods. His voice lowers nearly to a whisper. Soon you will be asked to choose. To preserve, or to let rot claim what should not be claimed. The water around her begins filling with grasping hands reaching beneath the surface. He speaks one final time. When the garden begins to scream, follow the crows. The lantern extinguishes, plunging her back into darkness. She awakes to the scent of damp earth in her lungs, and the black soil beneath her fingertips still there as she looks around the room. Now, we come to the next morning. You are all in your rooms still. Who leaves their room first?
Eleanor.
Eleanor leaves her room. She goes
She's
down.
so happy. She had a good dream.
She had a good dream. Everybody else didn't. So, Eleanor leaves her room first. She goes and she orders breakfast for everybody, knowing that everybody will be awake soon because you do have to make the travel to Strixhaven, which is a fair bit away. Well, like, welcome. Okay, Mom, now you see why, like, my things are very scripted because I thoroughly think things through. So, Eleanor's eating breakfast. She's ordered breakfast for everybody. They're all there. Who comes out of their room next?
Albus will.
Okay. Where does Albus go? Does he go straight down into the dining hall to go sit with Eleanor, or does he check on his sister?
Checks on his little sister.
Okay.
Aww.
He goes to Azalea's room. He knocks.
Oh, she didn't sleep. Well, she doesn't sleep. She's no, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, and after that dream, she didn't go back into a trance if she needed to. So what does Azalea do hearing the knock?
She goes and opens it, because why not?
She opens doors. She sees her older brother. I was gonna say big brother, but Albus is shorter than her. She sees her older brother.
I am 3 foot exactly. Leave me alone.
Yeah, your sister's still 2 feet taller than you. 2 feet some odd taller than you. What do you both... Okay, I will say, Azalea, you look at Albus, you see that there's blood on his hands. Specifically one, he has busted his knuckles open. Albus, you see Azalea looks slightly troubled.
Slightly troubled.
Slightly troubled.
He's bleeding. She's just a little bit troubled.
He's the one who punched the wall.
As hard as he could.
So who says what? We'll start with Azalea. What do you say about your brother who's sitting there bloody ass knuckles and doesn't?
What happened there?
I punched the wall.
Why?
By the look on your face, I'll assume you also met your parents.
Our parents, sir, you are her brother.
Your parents. He's not claiming them.
Apparently not. He says parents plural. You only saw Kalani. You only saw your mother. What do you say to him?
I only saw my mother. Our mother.
Oh, so I got the asshole. Fantastic.
That's unfortunate for you. So you had to punch a wall over it?
Azalea's feeling
kicked out.
spicy today.
I kind of got kicked out before I could punch him, so...
So you always talk with your fists?
No, normally I talk with magic, but you know.
You should probably stick to that.
I mean, yeah, but using magic against a god isn't exactly preferable.
Neither is your fists.
As you two are talking, you watch as Nysera exits her room. She says nothing. She just walks.
She probably had the same thing.
What's Azalea's perception?
Good.
Okay. Albus's is not.
No, I'm built for pure power.
Okay.
Wait, hold up.
So that'll explain why we will smell it.
Let me go double check. Mine's really good, trust. 16.
Uh-huh. So...
What's so funny?
So... As Azalea watches Nysera leave, she notices that somehow, someway, as she's walking, she's leaving faint little sections of black dirt. Hydrate! Thank you, Gma. Summer, have some water.
Oh.
But Azalea sees that she's leaving prints of black dirt. She doesn't know how they'd get there because they haven't been anywhere that has black dirt. Snack! So Azalea notices that. It's not a lot, there was just a little bit of a trail, and it's done now. Now, what do you two do?
You need to get your hand fixed.
I'll be fine.
You're gonna be fine? What if you need to punch someone and break your other hand? Then you'll have 2 broken hands.
Nope, I'll just use the same hand.
Well, then you might not have a hand after that.
Worst case scenario, we get to Strixhaven and I get it forcibly fixed whether I like it or not.
So, as you two keep going, you go down. You see Eleanor's there, you see Nysera's
Oh
there.
my gosh, you guys took forever.
You two are there.
What the hell?
Albus turns right the fuck back around and walks right back upstairs.
Well, you can have fun up there. I ordered breakfast. Sucks
Because
to be
he
you.
notices who's missing.
Alright, so Albus goes up, seeing that Saris isn't there. He goes to her room.
He knocks.
He sits there. No answer.
I'm gonna knock again.
Still no answer.
The door locked.
Nope.
I'm gonna open the door.
He opens the door. He sees Sarah sitting curled up on her bed, sniffling. She looks like she's been crying for a long time.
Go over and pick it and just give her a hug.
As he goes and he hugs her, he feels that she's shaking. Like whatever dream she had rattled her.
Not gonna let go.
She was scary. But she wasn't. He can tell by her voice she's trying to figure out how to form the words to explain it. She's trying very hard to. But
Just gonna sit there.
so he sits there, he holds her, and she looks at him. She said that she was my mom. That she was... She looks at her chest. As she looks at her chest, Albus, you see that there is a faint mark just below her neck, where her necklace sits.
Do I recognize it?
No. And it wasn't there before.
Stop licking my fucking bed!
See, I have to say that to Kata sometimes.
She's licking my fucking pillow!
But...
You step foot on my fucking desk and I swear to God.
Okay, I've never had to say that though. But... he can see that she's poking at it. She's trying to grab something that isn't there.
How'd that mark form?
The string that connects me to her. The string, it was there. It was there. She's sounding absolutely insane.
I will not have the right words to help you, but I know who will.
So you finally get her downstairs. You all eat. Out of all of you would notice how terrified Cirrus looks.
He does not leave her side.
Okay. She's very shaky. She's become very aware of the world around her. So you all eat. You all had whatever Eleanor would think that you would like. So for Cirrus, it was pancakes. For Nicera, it was eggs and bacon. For Azalea, it was fruit salad.
Fruit salad.
Eleanor had a full-ass hellish breakfast. And for Albus, she just gave him toast. What? She just gave him toast. She doesn't know what the fuck the Kendar would eat. He's the first ever Kendar she's come in contact with.
Doesn't eat it.
At least she's had experience with everything else at this table. So, after breakfast, you all get ready to start your journey to Strixhaven. You all go grab your bags. Albus, You know what you have to do to get there.
Yeah.
My chocolate is melting on my computer. Uh-oh.
What? Oh my goodness.
He's gonna do it the fun way.
Okay.
Try and connect the avenue.
No!
He's asking for a ride. Not that ride. A ride.
Huh?
For the child.
Common sense would be headmistress, not the fucking dragonborn. Not the professor of magical history. Common sense would say mistress. Headmistress of the school. No. Instead he goes with avenue.
Correct.
Well, he connects to her.
Professor, I need a favor.
I'm in the middle of a class.
Can you? It's quick. I need to get there, and I don't want to teleport because I have a terrified 12-year-old child. Can I have Kodos or Kratos?
My nephews are in the middle of the lesson with me.
Worth asking.
Try Metis.
Fine. It connects to the other one. Just going down the list.
So he connects to Metis.
Uh-huh.
Ah, Mr. Cumberbatch.
I need a ride.
Okay. As the disconnect happens, you all watch as a blue sapphire gemstone dragon appears just outside the tavern.
Alright, who wants to go for a ride?
What the fuck? Nycere's just looking at it.
Alice is gonna take Ceres' hand and walk towards the dragon.
Is he gonna eat me?
No, he's our lift to Strixhaven.
She slowly climbs onto his back.
Elvis follows.
You want a last dragon?
Azalea, you coming?
Mm-hmm.
Azalea gets on. Nycere's just looking at it like, what the hell?
Eleanor, he reaches his hand out to help her up too.
Got a whole ass dragon. What the hell?
Does she go?
Dude.
So, Eleanor climbs on. Nycere's just... Fine. She climbs on. So, he flies you to Strixhaven. There is this beautiful building in the sky. It's atop what looks like a floating island. You guys have never seen this at all. Looking up at the sky, you can't see it. Well, aside from... Shut up, Albus! As you get closer, Albus, a voice echoes in your mind. I hope that you have made sure that they all have uniforms, because coming here, I hope you're aware what you're subjecting them to, and yourself.
No, but I'll take care of getting them uniforms when we get there.
You have not worn them, have you?
Absolutely not.
You're going
Except
to have
the small one.
You're going to have some very angry women.
No, the child wanted to go to school.
As
so this just works.
The dragon lands, he transforms back. As you all get off, you appear in an office. As soon as your feet touch the ground, you appear in an office. Now, for those of you who are watching stream, that is the headmistress. You all appear in front of the desk of Kata's being a pain in the ass. But you appear, all of you, sitting in front of the desk of the headmistress, Celeste Downberry. As she looks over the book that she's currently reading and she puts it down, she looks at you all. Welcome to Strixhaven. Now, I know Albus has not prepared you for anything that goes on here. So, she snaps her fingers as robes appear in front of all of you. They match your color palettes. Eleanor's are elegant robes with black and green and gold all throughout them and shimmering like the sky. Azalea's are white, beige, and a nice deep green. Excuse me. That kind of riffle. Nicera's are white and red with intricate small designs in them. Cirrus's are green, purple, and pink with small little shimmers. Albus's are the ones that you all see he's wearing right now.
I thought you said we weren't going to school to do school. When you told me we were going here. Albus.
Yeah.
As you're having this conversation, as you pick up your uniforms just magically appear on your bodies.
I didn't come here to do school again. Why did you drag me here?
Stacks of books appear in front of you all. Your schedules are in there.
Oh my gosh.
Classes for you all begin tonight. Oh, here's Gmail. Wow. You all have your dorm rooms. I've made sure that they are all near each other, so you can still be together. Now, she looks at Albus. Mr. Cumberbatch.
I have a feeling I'm in trouble.
You have a feeling. Now, what gives you that feeling?
Do I want to go down the list, or do we just get this over with where I get yelled at?
Getting yelled at is something you've become accustomed to.
Looks at his bloody hand. That's accurate.
Now, are you going to make me forcibly heal it, or are you going to put it out for me so I can?
Just puts it out. He knows better.
As he puts it out, you all watch as she waves her hand over it, and his wounds, everything heals automatically, instantly. She has magic more powerful than any of you have seen before. Cirrus is looking at her in awe. Cirrus being the cleric, she would have been able to heal Albus, but it would have taken her time. Even using magic. The woman smiles at her. Oh, small dreams. As she just pats her head. You have much to learn, little one. In time, you will. Does Albus say anything about what he needs to do while he's here? Because he really should.
Oh, he already told her. She knows exactly why they're here.
I mean, does he tell his party?
He told Eleanor.
He told Eleanor knows why they're there.
That's enough.
The other three are in the dark.
That's close enough.
No, he told two people. He told Eleanor and Azalea. The other two do not know. Caceres was just excited to go to school, so he left her out of it.
I think there's a dogfight going on out there.
I can't believe I have to go back to school again. Are you kidding me?
I would say I'm sorry, but we both know I'm really not.
Well, your first classes are going to be starting very soon. So I suggest, Albus, you familiarize them with things. Your first class is with Professor Metis, the one who brought you all here.
The one that won't hit me in the head.
Yes, he will. As she sends you all off.
I don't really like these robes.
Give them time. They will adjust to you. They are set at one size, and then they adjust to you over the course of the first day you wear them.
So, you all walk. You walk into the class of Professor Metis Palmer, and on his desk, as he is sitting there waiting, you all see his nameplate that says Professor Albus Palmer, Professor of Magical Artifacts. You see in the board behind him, there is drawings on it. You see that under everything it says preservation, understanding, legacy. And in quote, it says some objects hold power, others hold history. The rarest hold both. You now see what he looks like in his regular dragonborn form. That is the image that I have over there. Now, you all take your seats. He looks at you all. Ah, yes, my new students. Well, new aside from one, and he just gestures to Albus. Mr. Cumberbatch, you shall give us our first example. Come here.
This goes.
So, Albus walks over. He stands there. Do you have your character sheet open and ready?
Yeah.
So, as Albus is looking at the artifact, it is a small blue globe with swirling magic in it. I need you to roll Arcana.
N.
I'm aware, I see it. It's weird. Your dice are strange.
I changed them. I guess I keep getting ear raped by Big V's hand. You know what? I'm gonna traumatize children today.
So, as you look at it, you see, as you examine it, you see that it fits in your palm. It looks like a sapphire sphere. You're looking through it and it's ever changing. As you look a little closer, you see that it's filled with an endless sky, tiny constellations drifting beneath the surface. I need you to roll investigation for me.
Natural
Holy
20.
shit!
Also, do you like the Eye of Vecna?
Uh-huh. You know that this object is called the Globe of Stars. Ancient
Snack and hydrate.
scholars...
I'll hit it in a second.
That was a while ago.
No, I'm gonna hit it right now.
Oh.
I was opening my Pop-Tart.
Pro.
As you look at this artifact, you knew that ancient scholars believed that it was a globe crafted... There you go.
Oh.
This globe was not crafted, but it was captured, a fragment of the living universe itself. And then your snack. You know that it has 4 properties to it. Do you keep looking? Or do you just say the basics that you know?
No, he keeps looking.
Then I need you to roll history.
12.
Okay. You know that the properties are what they call Star Caller's Sight. When you're attuned to it, you can see invisible constellations and celestial magic. You can cast Guiding Bolt at a higher spell without using the slot. It always knows which way true north is and the current phase of the moon. You know that there's another property to it that is called the Map of Faith, that every day it can reveal threads of possible futures in the stars. It can answer a question depending on how it is phrased. You know that there is another thing that it can do called Celestial Step, where you can teleport within 60 feet of you that is a place touched by moonlight or the open sky. You know the last one is called Constellation Awakening. During a dire moment, it is said that this globe can awaken ancient constellations, that you can possibly summon a celestial beast, create a shield of stars, rain falling turn into meteor, or it can freeze time with a cosmic eclipse. Now comes the question, do you wish to go further? Because you feel that there's something else about this.
Yes.
I need you to roll intelligence check.
I'm using my inspiration. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Use your inspiration. 17.
Worth it.
You know that digging this deep in this, you could possibly be cursed with the curse called the Endless Sky. Over time, because of digging into this so deep and almost attuning yourself to it, you could lose sleep. Your eyes will begin to reflect stars. You hear whispers from unknown worlds, and you become detached from your body. Do you drop it?
Yes.
Okay, you drop it. I need you to roll me a d20. Okay.
14.
You drop it, and as you drop it, time almost seems to slow, as you don't know how, as you were quite a bit away from the professor. After he handed it to you, you walked away. The professor has somehow caught it in his tail and brings it back to him. Albus, if you were to shatter this artifact, the world could tear itself apart. As he puts it in its globe and puts the cloche back on top of it, as he looks at you. Now tell me what you have learned.
He tells him all the basic stuff, gets the middle, and looks him dead in the eyes. It's also cursed.
I could make you roleplay that and actually say everything I said.
In fact, you'll think I'll remember everything you said.
It does carry a curse, but that is if you become consumed by the artifact. And you were allowing it to consume you. You didn't feel it pulling at your mind. As he just looks at Albus, straight-faced, older than probably a lot of people that Albus knows.
Metis looks at Albus, and for the first time in however long he's actually known Albus, something else is pulling at Albus's mind that isn't class.
Mm-hmm.
It's not grief.
He says nothing. He's just looking at Albus. You are allowing it to consume your mind. Magical artifacts, as I have stated to you many of times, and is proving that you have not listened. Try to consume the wielder's mind. Go sit.
He sits.
Roll me a d4. Somebody.
It's in front of me somewhere. Got it. 2.
What was it?
2.
Okay. Alrighty. So, 2. Eleanor.
Ah,
You get called up to the front.
oh god.
He pulls out a ring. You see it looks like a feather that's been shaped out of metal into a circle, as he just holds it out, palm up to you.
Mm.
Do you take it? Well, you have to take it before you do the check, so it's fine.
Oh, okay, I'll take it.
Now do the check.
Guys, that never happens. This is slightly better.
You know that it is called, as you look at it,
Ah,
it's a sterling silver band wrapped in impossibly soft metallic feathers. Depending on the light, the feathers appear black and white or shimmering gold as you move it. It is called the Ring of Feathers. Now you feel it's weightless in your hand. I need you to roll... Does she go further than the basic description?
maybe. Yeah.
Okay, I need you to roll investigate. No, I need you to roll history. Okay.
Dinner and tell Tara.
Okay. Dinner. We'll be right back, guys.
Oh, I have to go.
We will be right back.
Oh.
Okay. We are going to try to finish this class and then we shall end it.
I'm choking on lettuce.
I'm choking on lettuce. Oy vey. So.
Wow.
Oh, sorry, my back hurt.
So. You know that there are 4 properties.
Oh, yay.
You don't know what they are.
I'm so good at this. That's why I wanted to go back to school.
I need you to roll intelligence.
Really? Wait. That was bad?
Yeah, I know.
Just wait, bro. That's not as bad. That's actually slightly better.
Okay. The intelligence. You know that there's a curse attached to this ring.
Okay, what the fuck? I'm not wearing this.
You know the curse is called the Hollow Sky. You know that the ring slowly separates the person who's wearing it from Earth.
Oh, what?
They grow more restless indoors. Storms seem to follow them. Birds gather unnaturally near them. The person who wears it for an extended period of time feels caged by the world. Now, do you tell him what you know, or do you try to dig deeper into it?
It's cursed.
Okay.
Yep.
So you hand it back to him.
I'm not wearing that. I'm not getting cursed.
I didn't tell you to wear it. I told you to study it. Now tell me what you know, other than the curse. Nothing. You know absolutely nothing.
Oh, don't even be rude about it. Damn. Some people just don't know this stuff.
That's me as a DM, not as the character.
I don't have a good intelligence.
Alright. Next, he calls up Cirrus. Cirrus goes up. There is a potion bottle that he pulls out and he gives to her. The bottle is pink and it's shaped like a heart. I need her Arcana.
Bucket.
Oh boy.
Hey, that's the same as mine.
She swashes the liquid around.
Don't drink it.
She sees that it's a crimson liquid with silver mist. She feels like it would be a dangerous potion. She looks further into it. Once she looks into it,
You go back there? I'm still listening. Goodbye.
She knows that the person who drinks it, whatever it may be, the first person it sees will be the center of their emotional fixation for however long this potion is going to last. She knows that whoever has drinking it will become obsessed with writing poetry. They can lose sleep, experience jealousy or despair. She doesn't know what the side effects will be or how to break it. She gives the potion back to the professor. She relays back what little she knows about it. He then asks her, "Child, do you even know the name of this potion?" She puts her head down and shakes her head, almost disappointed in herself. "No, sir, I do not." Albus watches as he pats her head the way he used to pat Albus's when he was younger.
Hello.
It is the potion of love sickness.
Oh no.
She goes back to where she was sitting, and she writes that down. Ah. Next, he holds out a scroll and points to Azalea.
Oh. Okay.
So Azalea walks up to the front. She picks up the scroll.
Oof. I'm scared. Oof.
Oh boy.
Oof.
It looks just like a regular scroll. She
Oh,
tries to open it. Doesn't open.
Oh, okay. Well, to be fair, she's never gone to school, okay? So I can't even hold
The
that against
parchment
her.
is aged and covered in runes. Roll history.
Please. All these are intelligence based. All these I'm not built in. I think 15 might be my highest roll I'm getting today.
When looking at the runes, she deciphers that when read out loud, this scroll grants whoever has read it understanding of lost languages.
Oh, I want to learn lost languages.
That all lost languages can be deciphered by the person, can be read and written by the person who has read this scroll.
Okay, so if I read this scroll, what you're saying is I get a good perk.
It's really good, Mom.
Suck a thumb up, Mom.
Roll me just intelligence.
Stop that. Oh, my highest roll
Holy shit.
today.
So,
CC.
she knows there's a curse. Repeated use of this scroll can change how the person perceives languages and kind of mess with their head.
Oh.
Having them hear voices in silence, accidentally speaking dead languages, forgetting common words that they would know normally, finding hidden meanings where none exist. She hands it to the professor. What does she say?
It is,
I will say she also knows that the scroll is called the Scroll of Magical Language.
it's a scroll that grants the person knowledge of, lost languages. And it has negative side effects that cause forgetting of current languages. But,
Very good. Azalea goes back to her seat. He holds out a bag and looks at Nicera. Nicera walks over. She takes said bag. Excuse me. Oh boy. It appears to be just a worn leather satchel with faded silver thread. She has expertise and insight.
Okay.
And the investigation, there it is. Oh, thank you, Jesus. She knows that there are 4... She knows that there are 4 effects of this bag.
Yeah.
And the 4 effects are the Vault of Lost Things. The bag functions similarly to a bag of holding. However, when the items are stored inside, the owner this is kind of meta. The owner has to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failure, they forget one small detail connected to the item that they have put in there. Memory consumption. She knows that once a day, the bag tries to take a memory from its holder, whether it be a specific recent memory, a memory of the creature's name, a painful emotional event, or knowledge of a location and a person that they are looking for. She knows that it may seem impossible, but she knows that there are 2 ways that a person can what's the word I'm looking for? Can alter this memory taking with either a greater restoration or a wish spell. She knows that another one is the Forgotten Passage. If you climb into the bag, you enter a storage void known as the Forgotten Space, where things are drifting in lost memories. There are echoes of voices, there are half-visible objects, there are doors leading to uncertain places. And then, if this bag has taken your memory, within the next 24 hours, people will begin to forget that you exist. Your portraits blur, written records of you fade, conversations about the person become confused. She knows that there's a curse. She doesn't remember what the curse is, but she knows there's a curse. She hands it back to him. The bag has 4 key features if you use it. She goes through each individual one. It's a vault of lost things. There's memory consumption where it can take your memory. There's a forgotten passage where if you get in the bag, you're stuck in there. And it can steal who you are. I know there's a curse, I just can't remember what the curse is. He smiles and he says, ironic, given what you are. No offense. She looks at him up and down. None taken. She walks away. He says, the curse is the hollow mind. And that being that this, the bag of forgetting, slowly feeds upon its owner. You forget important events, you lose emotional collections, you misremember allies, and eventually you wake up without recalling entire days. Albus remembers something about reading something about that bag. I need you to roll history.
Log in.
$30-20.
Albus remembers that he was researching it at one point in time. Seeing if there was a way to reverse it without needing to use greater restoration or wish. If there was a different way. Because for some reason, a part of Albus feels drawn to that bag. he still can't quite put his finger on why. What does Albus do?
Professor,
Yes, Mr. Cumberbatch.
have you ever had me examine that bag?
No. Because you seem drawn to it, and I don't understand why. That clicks something in Albus's head. He's drawn to it. Not even the professor of magical artifacts knows why he's drawn to it.
I'm gonna get up and walk forward.
Okay. Do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a wisdom saving throw. At disadvantage.
Yikes.
Lowest was a 9.
Lewis.
Okay. You keep walking. As you keep walking towards it, the pull gets stronger and stronger and stronger. You hear a voice you've never heard before. Fuck, I need that table back open.
Oh.
Excuse me. You hear a voice you've never heard before. Albus, creating something like that can be dangerous. Now, here's my question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Does Albus suppress the voice?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
He keeps walking forward. As he keeps walking forward, the rest of you, I will say, you watch. As Albus is walking, Albus disappears. Albus, to yourself, you're still in the room. You walk forward, you walk towards the bag, you get right in front of the bag. Do you look around?
Yeah.
Okay. As Albus looks around, he realizes he's not in the class anymore. He sees a smaller version of himself. Sorry, shouldn't say smaller. Younger. He's standing with another young boy who looks to have antlers out of his head, only his antlers are tree branches. You also see a man standing there. As Albus is holding the bag, the older man is looking at him. His face is blurred. Thank you, Mama. His face is blurred to Albus, but he hears his voice clearly. Albus, that is not something in your domain. Your domain is storms. You're venturing into my territory, nephew. You're the demigod of storms. I am the god of memory. And this is not something you should create. Albus is standing. Thank you for the hydrate, Mom. Albus is standing in a living memory of himself creating the bag. His uncle, the god of memories, whose name you still don't know yet, is telling Albus that this creation should not have been made by him. Albus now realizes that the reason he is pulled to said artifact is because he's the one who made it. He doesn't remember how, he doesn't remember why, he just sees himself. And he sees that he made it. He sees a blurred version of his uncle. He sees another boy that is about 6 years older than him standing beside him, his hand on Albus's shoulder. Does Albus try to look at the boy that his hand is on his shoulder?
Yeah.
Roll. Roll history.
Natural 20.
Holy shit!
Lock the fuck on.
As Albus looks, at the older boy's face, it becomes clear. He looks very much like Oakland did. Albus just keeps looking as a name echoes in his mind. Soren, Soren, Soren. He keeps hearing Soren in his head as he looks. He realizes that that boy with his hand on Albus's shoulder is Albus's older brother, Soren, the demigod of animals. It's my fault, Uncle. I told Albus we could create anything we wanted. I should have said anything we wanted in our domain. He hears the name from his uncle's mouth. Soren, you need to remember, everyone has their own domain. If you try to go into others... Oh yeah, Summer's okay.
Huh?
Mom asked, are you okay?
Hello?
Venture into other domains that are not yours. It could lead to consequences. As he returns back to the classroom. You all watch as Albus returns back to the classroom. Mr. Cumberbatch, are you alright?
I made them.
What?
I made this one.
Does Albus pick it up?
He does.
Okay, I'm gonna send you all of this because it's just gonna be so much easier.
I assume I'm getting sent to the headmaster's office immediately.
Oh yeah. But here you go.
Oh dear Jesus, fuck.
I have things for everything. Don't stick your tongue out at me, Mom says.
Mm.
Even Dag's doing it too. I'm just here eating. But yeah. Have fun with the magical artifact you created.
I had to make a bag of holding and it went wrong.
No, this was intentional. That's the sad part. So before we end this, yes, the rest of you are sent to your rooms. Albus, you are sent to the headmistress's office.
Takes Azalea with him. He refuses to go without her.
Okay. So Albus and Azalea walk into the headmistress's office.
Or why am I teaching?
Because he dragged you with him. Her eyes are glowing as she's sitting at her desk. She looks very troubled. That's turning the microphone down. There we go. She looks very troubled as her eyes are glowing as she just points to the two chairs in front of her desk. Albus, you know full well currently, she and Metis are having a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in trouble?
Probably.
So, you sit. You both sit as you wait for her conversation to finish. Her eyes glow as her eyes stop glowing as she rubs them and then starts rubbing her temples. All of the years you have been here, and you never thought to mention this?
What, that I made this? I just remembered that I made it.
She looks at Azalea. Looks at you. Looks back at Azalea. Her eyes are now glowing as she's scanning the both of you. Ah. Demigod siblings. That explains it. And I'm assuming the other three that were with you, or the other three that were with you are... Hmm?
They're also demigods.
And I'm assuming blood relation.
Well,
More or less. Not sibling-wise, but more or less.
Cousins, good to know.
why is it good to know we're cousins?
Because then that means that I have knowledge of what we are currently dealing with that is roaming around my school.
She knew about me, because I questioned her if she knew.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't tell her about the others.
Now she knows. And now things just got a whole lot more complicated. Well, you shall continue classes as you were. Albus, I hope you realize you're all going to stay here for a little while longer, as both of us try to figure this out.
What?
Figure what out?
I'm assuming that you are the 5 that the tales are told about. Albus doesn't know that she knows about the tales.
He is now concerned, confused.
You're all
How did you
going
know
to
that?
you're all going to be taking classes because not only are you going to be researching things, Albus, as am I.
Why do you take classes? I don't research.
Because, child, you taking classes and expanding your knowledge will be great for you. Especially if... And she looks at Albus, as Albus feels her parting the folds of his mind.
Doesn't stop her.
As from what
Gone
I'm
before.
seeing in here, you have all been through the trial of life. You have many other trials to go through. Studying here will help you exponentially in said trials. I know it is not exactly what you wish to do, but studying, learning, you will be able to... Yes, I'm gonna finish the conversation we're having, then we are done with D&D.
Actually, Gma, I'm gonna make her mad. Technically, I need to also have a conversation, and then we're gonna be done with D&D.
Yeah, so it's not gonna be that much longer. I love that Gmaw's just throwing up different emotes to fly all over the screen. She has so much fun because they bounce around.
What I'm gonna bring up will get handled next session.
So, she just looks at you all. This involves a lot more, and having you all here, she looks at you two, having you all here, you can study and you can learn more before you continue these trials, because you will need you will need all the help that you can get. And that is what we intend to ready you for. What is Albus's question? Bless you.
Bless you.
It's not to her.
Then who is Albus's question for?
He immediately goes to Eleanor.
Oh my fucking god!
Okay, so he goes to Eleanor's room. Azalea goes to her room, where she finds Saris. We'll get to that.
Right! I'm getting double...
But Albus goes to Eleanor.
He knocks.
Just gonna open it.
Short little Kendar is looking up at her.
Yeah, because she's tall as fuck.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Her dad was like 9'2".
I know. I made her 6 feet tall. And then Baldur's Gate, I made her buff.
Why don't you
because I
bring
thought that
him
was
up?
beautiful.
Why?
Eleanor, I need a favor.
What?
I need to talk to your father.
I
Not
don't even...
your godfather. Your actual devil father.
Dak.
Uh-huh.
I love you. Her father's the god. She didn't have parents.
Correct. I don't want to talk to the god version of him. I want the devil.
There's only the god version of him.
There's always the devil underneath the god.
No!
I need to get to hell. Or at least get a devil.
Have fun with that.
Why do you
She
think
has questions.
I'm good at that? Why do you think I'm good at that? Who put that in your head?
You're a tiefling. You have
Okay, that's a little racist.
She's never been to hell.
No, but she has a connection to it, know it or not.
That's gonna be fun.
That's a little racist.
That's a little racist.
And I know who can help me.
Me?
You included.
Oh, do tell.
Someone else can.
Do tell.
He's about 3 foot tall. Hates Albus's guts for many reasons.
A different timeline just got brought back to life.
Yeah, hates my guts.
Completely different timeline. She doesn't even know Albus here.
Oh, even better.
So completely different Liliana, meaning she has no connection to the Hells.
Oh, the just goes, well, that's the Avenue. Avenue's a great option.
Then why did you
His
come
medicine
to
will
me?
kill him for trying.
Alrighty, well that's done and over with. Now, Cirrus is in Azalea's room. Azalea walked into her room and Cirrus is sitting there, her little legs dangling off the bed.
Hello?
Hi. That door leads to my room, I don't know why.
I don't know why either. I didn't make the room.
Can I stay here for a little with you?
Yeah, that's okay.
Yay.
Why?
I don't want to be alone.
Okay.
Alone is scary.
Your room?
Alone is scary.
Alone?
Alone is scary.
Okay.
Little 12-year-old girl, alone is scary. So then that is where we shall leave it. So I thank you all for watching. This has been an interesting 2 hours. From the looks of it, this campaign is going to spend a little more time at Strixhaven than I thought it would.
Thanks to Borchacho over here.
Yeah, thanks to Albus over here. So, the next little while, we are going to be in Strixhaven before we move on to the next trial. So, thank you, Albus, for extending this trial, or extending this campaign even more.
And Albus is looking to make a deal.
Oh, great!
And she's dragging Eleanor in it somehow?
Absolutely.
Oh, you're a
Azalea will kill him.
Oh boy, next D is gonna be so much fun.
So, that's kind of racist.
That's kind of racist. Oh, next D&D campaign is going to be so much fun.
Sorry, if you haven't noticed, this Albus is not the sweet persuasion man. He just blunts straight to the point from research since he was a child.
Sweet persuasion. Summer, has there ever been an Albus that is sweet persuasion that we know?
I wasn't there for the first one.
I agree with you, Jima. I agree with you.
I was asleep.
Yeah, you were asleep most of the time because I'd have to do it when
bedtime.
You had a bedtime.
And y'all did it later than I was allowed to be up for.
Well, that's not my fault actually. That's Dax. Oy. I need to... So, this one is going to be going up on YouTube. I thank you all so much for being here. I love you all, and I will talk to you, guys, gals, non-binary pals, and everybody in between later. Bye-bye!